This project is an analysis on Quick Loop done by Catherine Andre Jess, Michaela Haynes, and Alistair Ryan. Our introduction is that our project is about Quick Loop. It was given to us by Professor Edmond, and our main research question is, what is the calculated loss for a Quick Loop over the period of time specified? Our methodology. The group met at least once a week to work on the content of the project with updates on what each person was assigned. We used the information given in the PDF to conduct tests and analyze the results. We then copied the tables and figures with the results of the testing into a PowerPoint to more easily analyze the happenings for Quick Loop. To get the data, we used a software called Excel QM along with Microsoft Excel. In Excel, we used a regression and descriptive statistics function. In Excel QM, we calculated using the time series forecasting. Real-world context of this problem would be a comparison to Jiffy Lube, utilizing forecasting to analyze past financial sales data to predict future sales and possible expenses to decide what moves are best for the company. The data for Quick Loop was collected from a database with a time frame of 10 years ranging from 1995 to the year 2005. The independent variable for this project would be the year, with the dependent variable being the average total sales. To reach a conclusion, we decided that forecasting would be the best way to do it. We also used regression analysis to help reach a conclusion. The types of tests conducted are descriptive statistics, regression, and forecasting.
As Catherine stated, one of the methods we utilized in Excel QM was the descriptive statistics function. This allowed us to quantify our data, which made it easier for us to work with. Following the descriptive statistics, we created a proper regression analysis of Quick Loop's financial records over the 2-year span. Taking the information we gathered from the regression analysis, we were able to construct a suitable line graph which visually represents Quick Lube's average total sales per year in succession, which allows us to see its relatively steady growth. Next, we have the forecast and error analysis table positioned next to the average total sales data that was used to create it. And finally, our Quick Lube forecasting chart that shows calculated projections for future years based upon past data, which as we can see, is on a steady incline.
For the questions we had to answer, was it worth $2,000 to perform the market research? It was useful to research our consumer base, which allowed us to get proper insight. For the next question, we had to estimate the total loss in gross sales for Dick's Quick Lube stations over the 2-year period. We used a formula to find out that the gross lost sales was 1,306,729. How accurate can the results claim to be? These values are only estimates and therefore can only be trusted as such. For the last question, we had to do what other factors might be introduced into the lawsuit. For a list lawsuit, any other comparable business practices information can be introduced into the lawsuit. For our project, we concluded that we have learned that using forecasting is not as reliable as first appears. A potential shortcoming is that it accounts for surefire finances, but is rendered useless when new alternative variables appear. So you should not rely too heavily upon forecasting. And this is our project on Quick